Mark, you're in the season series against both the U of BC for the first time ever. What's that feel like as an accomplishment?
Well, I think it's important. Obviously, it's important for us tonight to win a season series against the team we're competing for home ice with. I refuse to let any of this stuff affect me any differently than I want it to affect our players. So, we talked about this being the most important game of the year because it was our next game. And, we weren't handing out any trophies tonight. But we could help ourselves out by taking care of business and winning at home. So, it was very businesslike. It was very matter of fact. Not much rah-rah. That's the benefit of having a veteran club. It's the benefit of having, you're looking at 3 juniors here who've kind of been through the battles with us, and they know, they've played in some big games already. So.
Coach, how do you look at the third period as maybe a bad collapse or a nice escape?
You know what? I look at it like we won the game. They play 3 periods. I'm a positive guy. I don't look at negative things. They're a good team. I think a lot of times you forget. It's like, I heard Flanny talking about we came out flat. They came out fired up. There's 2 teams out there. They're a pretty good team. So that's all. It's ebb and flow of the game. But I always look at the positive.
Did you think about calling a timeout at 3-2?
A million times. What else can I do? I don't have any other. I can't take a face off. I can't block a shot. Really, the only thing coach has is change them up and timeouts. I talked to the assistant coaches, and they just thought, what? Let's get back to rolling our lines. We think we're one of the deepest teams in this league, top to bottom. So let's get back to rolling lines again. We had a couple fortuitous bounces, but you earned those. We also had a couple crossbars, and that's the game.
Well, you mentioned your upperclassmen. It seems like a nice mix in your team this year. How does that work? It worked for you guys.
Yeah, you know what? We had 20 returning players off a team last year that set some records, school records. And we've had 7 freshmen come in, 6 of whom played tonight. So that's pretty good. That says a lot about the young guys on this team. They've come in and they've carved out some ice time for themselves. It's also nice when a guy goes down, you can pop in a Francois Romed who has worked just as hard as a lot of these guys in practice and had a lot of success early on in his career. John Heffernan I thought was good when he needed to be. He's never played center for us. Won a lot of draws. So again, this team's going to go as far as our upperclassmen take us. This is a upperclassmen-led league as long as I've been a part of it.
Just talk a little bit about the battle between your power play and their penalty kill. I know you guys were up for 7. It seemed like you were generating a lot of chances.
We were. Listen, power play is about, it's worse than being a hitter in baseball because 20% is good. So you've got to deal with a lot of failure. So you look at the positives, puck movement, puck possession, retrievals. I thought our power play was excellent tonight. We ended up, we scored with, a second after the power play. First of all, power play stats, if there's a mathematician out there, invent a new stat. It's the worst stat going. So we were 0 for 7. You score with 10 seconds, or you have a 10-second power play, you're 0 for 1. You have a 2-minute power play, you're 0 for 1. So, there's my little rant on bad statistics in hockey.
Could you come out of that okay?
No.
Did you have a good look at what happened on that play back there?
No, not that good, but I will.
Is it a concussion?
Oh, I don't know. Dave, you know me well enough. I'm not smart enough to give a diagnosis. Look at me. He's hurt.
Just talk a little bit about Veleka. He's sort of been in and out of the lineup this year. I thought he was one of the better players on the ice tonight.
Yeah, he had the game puck today. A lot of guys could have had it. I think Chris Barton was excellent today. Obviously, Joe Canada. What can I say? Jeff's taken himself to another place. He's playing as hard over the last 3 games as I've ever seen him play. And when he plays that way, he can be very effective. Forget about the goal. We played at Alabama Huntsville. He didn't have the point. He was probably one of the best players on the ice. He's really proud of him because he's had to handle a lot of adversity. I've put him in some tough situations, and he's never complained. He just keeps doing what he needs to do, and you know, glad to see guys like that have success, because then when I go to the next guy and make it hard for him, I can say, look, see.
All right, guys, thanks.